Sex is only good.
Better.
No, sex is only good
it is.
when you like the person you're like when you actually have like a connection with the person you're having sex with.
You can have that connection.
I just need a hole.
You're grimy. You're dirty for that.
Like shit
you're
like
so
that is disgusting.
I just need a hole.
No, that actually is crazy. That's so crazy.
I mean, for girls, it's different too. Because that's why if one of you cheats on your boyfriend, it's 10 times more effective because it's like emotionally charged. It's like, dude, you actually fucking wanted a whole different man. That's crazy. But like I said, maybe it's fucking whole real quick.
But I don't think every guy has that mindset.
But why can't a guy just like one hole? Like, why does it gotta be multiple holes? Like, we can't just like focus on one hole. Why do you gotta have 2 holes over there, another 2 over there, 2 up top? Like, one hole.
They're available. And the more holes you have, I guess the more respect you have too. Like if you think about it in like caveman times, if I was like, yo, bro, here's 1 rock or 12 rocks. What do you want? 12 rocks, probably. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard of a concept to understand.
You think that when cavemen were like existent in a thing that they were bragging about fucking girls?
Wait a minute.
No, it's biological.
If a woman can just have 1 stick, a man should be able to just have 1 hole. Period.
No, that doesn't make sense.
1 stick.
So do you think there's wait a minute, do you think there's something wrong with a man if he doesn't want to cheat on the girl he's with? Or like he doesn't want to...
No, but I feel like he probably has like less testosterone. He's probably like a lower tier man.
You think that every guy that has sex, pause. You think that every guy that's in a relationship has thought about cheating on their girlfriend?
Thought about? Yeah, of course. Has they thought about it? You probably thought about it in relationship, of course.
No, that's horrible.
You've never thought about it. You never met a guy that you thought was pretty attractive. You're like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. But thought about it? You never thought about it?
Well, I will think a guy's attractive, but I wouldn't think like, oh, I want to fuck him. Or
you never thought in your head, oh, what would it look like
if I'm dating someone? No.
Cheated on this person. Okay.
No.
Oh, shit. Maybe you're a saint. No. But majority of guys, yeah, they will think about it, yeah. And you got to think about culture just over time. Here's this too. Here's why it's different too. Imagine if you're cheating on your boyfriend with 12 different men, right? And then you get pregnant. Who's the father? You know? No, you don't. Biologically, it makes no sense.
Wait a minute. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about right now?
Because you're asking the difference. So if a woman cheats on her husband or boyfriend or whatever the case may be, it's a lot different, and it's literally biological, for real. You're not meant to be promiscuous. You don't even want to be promiscuous, for real. Girls
no, but like, where'd you just bring up the topic of like fucking 12 dudes?
I was just using an extreme number, I guess, but I'm talking about cheating.
Have you cheated before?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I thought we just had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and you said you never cheated.
When I said that, I also lie.
Oh my god, dude. That's unreal. I'm not surprised, though.
No, but...
This is why I love having guy friends, because I just know straight up. Like, there's no sugarcoating.
I mean,
I also lie.
Here's the thing, though. Every guy wants to be that way. It's, like, just about how much access he has to being that way. So, like, everybody wants to have that same exact outlook. Or they have the same outlook, but the same lifestyle. It's just whether they can or not, too. So, like, if somebody's kind of short on options and they're kind of, like, pulling, like, a little bit above their league and shit, they got a girl that's maybe a little bit too pretty for them. They know that. They know they're not. Are they going to cheat on her? Probably not. They don't want to fuck their shit up. But if it's a guy that he's got better options even out there, too, or just more options, just anything. In his head, he doesn't, like, the stakes aren't really there, so he's going to live true to how he actually wants to live. Hence, more.
So you think every guy wants to like have multiple girls?
They would
if they can.
The option. Yeah. It's like I said, it's biological, and people have been doing it for years. Italian culture. There's something. Do you know? You speak Italian?
No.
You know what the word gumar means?
No.
It's a terminology. It's very, very popular because Italian culture, like actual Italian culture, is you'll get married, and the wife is completely loyal to you. Usually she doesn't work or anything. She stays at the home, takes care of the kids and everything. And then the husband will have something called a gumar, and that's pretty much a side bitch, but like not really. Like it's like a whole new girlfriend, right? And he'll do that. It's a part of the culture, and they accept it. It's kind of like a don't ask, don't tell type of thing. And they just, if they don't bring it home, any of the situations home, the kids don't find out about it, it's okay. It's literally a second girlfriend, and they do that, and sometimes they have like 2 or 3 gulmars or gulmas, and that's okay.
That's not okay.
Wait a minute. Do you think that like?
I'm just saying that's what they do.
If you think that guys can just like, or just want to be with like a bunch of different girls, do you think they can actually be like in love and emotionally invested in that?
The difference between guys too, we can pair bond. So if a girl's a slut and she takes 12 different dicks, like I just said, it's impossible for her to pair bond. Every time she takes a new dick, her level of kind of, how do I say that? Just ability to bond with somebody emotionally goes down. With men, it's not like that. Like I said, it's just fucking exercise. Like at that point, it's not as emotional for men, which is a good thing. Like we don't want it to be emotional because that makes it so that, no, I'm serious, it's intelligently designed that way. Because if we were emotionally attached to every woman that we had sex with, we wouldn't want to have as many kids as possible. See, if I wanted to, if I nutted inside of 10 different bitches, I would have 10 different kids, right? You can only get nutted in once, 1 kid at a time every 9 months. That's slow. That's pussy shit. Men can pump out kids for days. It's all biological. And if we were to be able to have super emotional attachment to one woman when we fuck them, we wouldn't want to leave that woman. We wouldn't want to have other women and everything like that too. We're designed to have as many women as we possibly can, and that's why it feels good to do. And that's why, like, why would we want to do it naturally? It's not like it's just me that wants to do it. It's every man. Like, you know what I mean? So it's in our fucking blood to have multiple women. And the men that don't are the men that can't. They take the scraps. Here's the thing. So you were talking about alpha and beta too. What that actually means too is, and this is like the purest aspect of it, and then it boils down with everything we do. But if you're out in caveman days or whatever, and caveman 1 has a baby with a girl, right? Mm-hmm. He just fucks off. He doesn't stay and take care of the kid really because it's caveman days. That's what they do. He moves on and meets another cave bitch, and he just does that all over. And guess what? The caveman 2, little beta bitch caveman, what he does is he goes in and he takes care of that kid with the mother, because of course he wants some cave pussy as well, but he has to deal with the scraps pretty much. You know what I mean? He's not making his own children, and I'm not seeing it that way. I'm explaining it to you. That's how it is.
What if a guy doesn't see it as scraps? What if a guy actually likes the woman and values the woman, so he doesn't care about the kid?
Because he wouldn't do that if he had the options, right?
That's not true, though.
No, that is. I'm telling you, it's true.
What if he connects with this cave bitch?
Oh my God!
No. Okay. Maybe back then that's how it worked, but I feel like now you do have options, and if someone doesn't want to be with someone, they're not going to be with someone. Obviously, they like this cave bitch. If they're gonna go and be a fucking stepdaddy cave.
Do you think any guy wants to do that? Raise somebody else's kid?
No, they don't. But they do it because they like their cave bitch.
Okay. Yeah, can we stop talking about cave bitches? Can we just talk about like girls and guys?
They like them because that's what's in front of them. It's all about perspective. Like if I locked you in an apartment and I said, hey, this is like all that reality is, it's just this apartment, and then I gave you like a toy, you'd be like, oh my God, this toy is the best fucking thing since sliced bread. But if I showed you the world outside, you'd be like, holy fuck this apartment, I don't want to be here anymore at all. It's all about perspective. So if I showed you this one girl, that's your only option, or that's your best option that you have currently, because maybe you live in a small town and maybe you don't get out that much, and then you meet this girl, she seems really nice, you're attracted to her and everything, that's great. But what if I fucking took you to Miami and then we had a fucking blast and then you got bitches all over you? Do you think you want to stay with that girl and take care of that kid? No, you're not going to want to. So you're saying, oh, it should be what if it's pure? What if it's genuine? Okay, it probably is. It probably feels that way. But if he wouldn't do it, had he been given options, then I don't think it's pure.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
But so there's a girl that you actually like and you think you like. Say she's your only option at the time, okay? But you like her, and then you go out and you meet other girls. What would make you think that those girls are any better if you don't know anything about them? Like you would just automatically look at them and you're like, oh, there's more bitches, so like it's better over here.
No.
I don't understand that mindset.
I don't really get what you're asking. What do you mean? Like you're saying like what makes what makes them better?
So if say a guy and a girl are like fucking with each other, right? And you're saying like it's their only option at the time in front of their face.
Mm-hmm.
And so they like this girl. But you're saying, what if they were shown more options and they had more options?
What if they had more options?
Yeah, had more options. what would
or
make
if they're
that guy
able to have options too. That's another tough
yeah,
part.
but like, are you saying that like as in just like girls, or like actually like knowing their personalities? Like, does the personality matter at all?
Yeah, it does.
So what if the other options had
I
shitty
will
personalities?
I'll cheat on you with a girl with a good personality all day.
No.
If that's all
I'm
she had
not
to.
wording it right.
That's something that can charm me as well. A big part of things too. And the only reason, well, not the only reason, but a big reason guys will care about looks, not because like, oh, I like the looks. It's because you're literally like you're like a little trophy, you know? And I'm like, yo, I fucking you know, you follow me around and shit and you look good and it makes me look good in front of my boys.
So if you had a girl that looked good with you, she had a good personality, you would still be like looking at other girls as more options.
Yeah, she's loyal. Like she's literally, she is your ideal woman. If you get your ideal woman, but you go to Miami with your boy.
When I beat her up, does she call the cops?
Oh my gosh,
dude, no. When you have your ideal woman, you have your ideal woman, but you go to Miami with your boys.
Yeah.
And you got girls all over you. Are you folding?
Yeah.
Even if she like checks every single.
Well, no, because in my situation, it's I don't know. I don't want to say my situation is different. A lot of people's situation is the exact same. Like, I think that you don't settle. I mean, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not settling for something I don't want to be in. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and also I can dictate the terms of the relationship that I want to be in. And if they don't agree with that, they don't have to be with me. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
So if my terms of my relationship is, listen, this is what I do. And, you know, like I'm going to go out and have fun. You're not allowed to do that. And you have to be okay with that. Right. But you might think, oh, no girl's going to fucking go for that shit. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll be alone forever. Right. But if that's what I want, then I can have that.
Right. But what if you get that? But the thing is, though, okay, so you get that. Are you still going to be tempted? Like, you have all these rules and expectations that you want in a relationship. Are you still going to be, and you get all of them or whatever.
Loyalty?
Are you still going to be?
Rules and expectations.
Whatever.
Okay, so if you have a loyal girl, you have your picture perfect girl, and she's loyal. And you go on a trip to Miami and you have just all of these straight 10s in front of your face. Yeah. But you know nothing about them. Like, you're going to risk that loyal girl.
In my case, it wouldn't be a risk is what I'm saying, because these are the terms of my relationship that I say, I'm going to go out. I'm not going to start a life with these girls. I feel like it hurts more. So like if I were to house a bitch, right? And I were to give her a family and like start, like, that hurts, because now I'm giving my resources and my time to a female. If I have sex with a female, I feel like that's not really cheating. You giving up your purity to another man, that's cheating in your sense, right? And if you were to, you know, I feel like it's not really cheating. Like, if I were to fuck another girl, it's really not emotional. Like, it's so less impactful. And I feel like you know that, like, instinctually, like, you know that if I were to fuck a girl, like, it's not the same. Like, it's not like, oh, you're lacking in these areas. Yeah. You're not as pretty as this girl. You don't do this for me. So I'm going to go over here and get what I wanted from you out of this girl. That's not what it is. But for females, that's exactly how it is. What? You're like, you know, oh, you haven't been giving me enough attention. You fucking don't do this. This guy's got more money. It's, you can envision yourself with that guy. That's why you cheat. And that's why you take that risk. Not saying that you guys cheat. You probably don't. You're probably upstanding citizens. But I'm just saying you have definitely been tempted before. And I know you've definitely been tempted to cheat before. Don't act like you haven't been. I know you have.
I've never been tempted to cheat.
How about that one time?
What time are you talking
about? Hey, man, we're on a podcast, so I don't want to blow your spot up. But
blow my spot up right in front of the camera, please.
I'm not trying to name drop. We're all good.
We don't have to name drop. You can, like, name a situation.
There's a situation. I mean, maybe you can. Your response, I already know what you're gonna say. Oh, I wasn't dating either of them, so it's okay. But it's cheating energy, right? Like, if you're gonna like kiss two people in the same fucking party or whatever the fuck the situation was, remind me. What happened?
When did I kiss two people at the same party?
Or if you were talking to someone and then kiss somebody.
I think we're getting off track a little bit here. I think we're getting off track.
No, I'm confused because you're trying to make a point, but I don't understand, like, when.
We'll talk later. How about that?
No.
Okay, so
she wants to clear her name right now.
Would you rather?
I'm not gonna put that
in my name. But when was I at a party?
It was oh shit. It was a while ago.
And I kissed two different dudes?
Yeah, but I don't know everything you do. So, like, there's probably more than just that.
I never kissed two dudes in one night.
Well, maybe you were talking to one guy and then there was a dude that you kissed that was... Maybe that's the situation that it was. Like I said, we'll talk later. It's okay.
Corey's a certified capper, everybody.
Fuck it, I'm lying.
You heard it
She's
first.
Good.
Okay, so would you
certified
rather?
Capper.
Would you rather, Skylar? I want you in on this too. I'm genuinely just curious. It's whatever you want, but would you rather have a girl that looks good next to you, or would you rather have like a girl that has like a good personality and like
why can't I
motivates you and like,
have both?
No, you can, but
What's
I'm just
more
saying.
important?
Yeah, like more important to you, like you guys.
Number one fear is being made to look dumb. Like if I were to be with like a female and then I bring her in public and people are yeah, look at this video, bro. That's number one fear.
I don't think that's real life though. Like someone.
Oh, that's real life. Bro.
Someone's gonna videotape your girl. What do you mean though?
No. I'm saying like
something.
No. I'm saying
no.
If she's a whore, right, or background, and she has like you know, other people have been with my woman, or if she cheats on me, or if she goes out to the club without me, and
I think
there's things that I don't know about. That's number
Yeah.
one fear. Number one fear is me looking like a dumbass in front of everybody, in front of my peers, and like, you know, that's fucked, isn't it?
No, I
so
get
like
that. Especially
that's
in a
what I
small
care about
city, like
more so
Syracuse.
even than looks. But
no, cause,
that is tough because then it goes around. And
but then at the same time, what
very enclosed.
Like I understand that like sex for guys is different than like sex for girls, but at the same time, what makes you think that like if a girl's with a guy that slept with multiple like
because y'all don't care, you really don't.
Who said that?
Y'all don't care. You don't want to be with a virgin.
You don't want to be with a virgin.
I don't know
necessarily.
I do.
But, no, listen.
Y'all don't. We're taking it to two different extremes, but I'm just saying you actually don't care.
But at the same time, like if I actually really liked a guy, if he was a virgin, it wouldn't matter.
I'm sure. I'm sure that you would really enjoy having sex with a virgin.
Them.
Oh, do you want to be able to train your man? You don't you want your man to be
I would never want
to.
I'm not training no dude.
If I can happily go to bed at night knowing that this is the only coach he's ever gotten,
you're coping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you want it for an ego thing though. You actually don't want that though in real life. You don't want a fucking virgin. If you actually dealt with that situation, you'd be like, oh, Corey's right. This is kind of, you know, I feel like I'm like leading this. Like you don't want to lead shit.
I'm not even trying to be mean, but it's also like a masculine thing too. If you feel like as the woman, I know we were kind of talking about this earlier, but if you feel as the woman that you have to like lead your man through so many things, like that's
fucks
like
the whole dynamic up.
It really does. I would never want to be with an unmasculine man, like if that makes sense,
well,
or immasculine, whatever the fuck it's called. But I
feminine,
a feminine man or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever the terminology.
That's
is.
true, and at least you're honest with yourself because a lot of people like they want to cope and they want to say, "Oh no, I would like that," just to make their point or whatever the case is. But like you know, you don't want to fuck it. You don't mind if a guy has a lot of bodies because
that's
then
not true,
no. There's a difference between your brain and your subconscious. Your subconscious, that's what's true, right? Your subconscious is telling you. And then you lie to yourself and you say, no, that's not really what I think. But it is what you think. Your subconscious will tell you, oh, he's wanted by all these girls. Like there's all these different females that let him fuck and everything and that, you know, are attracted to him. He must be something to have and he must be something desirable. Now I want that person. But then your brain's like, oh, he's such a hoe, whatever. But you actually don't care. No girl really actually cares about guys' body count. It's really fucking. It's really even
maybe like a body count, like an actual like number doesn't matter. But when you put it in the terms that you put it with a girl, like if you go in public with a guy that you're fucking with and he's fucked multiple girls, and you go in public, what makes that any different?
I feel like girls kind of like that. They're like, yeah, I'm with him now, bitch. Like
if you see girls
in
giggling,
my experience,
no. Me personally, if I'm out with a dude,
I can see that though. If they're giggling and shit, you don't want that.
If I'm out with a dude in public. And he's like fucked multiple girls, and there's a girl that fucked him, and she's like literally like pointing at us, like laughing with her friend.
Yeah,
like,
but you guys will always make that exception though. Like you're not gonna. That's not gonna be a make or break. Me.
Who wants to be with a guy that every bitch can say that they fucked?
I mean, does he not have any redeeming qualities though? Like, does this guy not? Is he not a good guy? Other than that, like at that point, then yeah, fucking leave him.
If a guy has to fuck that many girls, then no, he's probably not a good guy. Like what?
You think so? You never been with any guy that had a bunch of bodies?
I wouldn't say that necessarily, but I think like
I have, but I can tell you from an actual perspective, going to a party when you're dating a guy that's fucked multiple girls, like there are girls chirping and that shit's embarrassing.
Yes, but that's also environment though. Like it's like the environment that you're in. It's just like
I mean, no.
I mean,
I can go to the grocery store and there's a girl that he slept with and they're still gonna
Yeah,
laugh.
but we live in a small town where like, you know, we're all the same age, going to the same places a lot of the time. So it's kind of, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, that's never gonna be like a thing where it's like, you know what, because of this, I'm leaving you. Like, if you're with that guy, obviously that's something that's not a big enough deal for you to leave the fucking guy. Normally, never not. Because especially that's not anything he did like now. And you guys will make excuses for. That's what I love about females too. As long as you fuck good, honestly, they'll fucking make excuses for you for all the shit that you do. I swear to God,
that delulu.
Literally fucking like I don't even have to give you that excuse. Like it'll be the female like, oh well, it was a long time ago and like it was when he da 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 da. It was a whole phase, whatever the fuck. Like I don't even have to say anything. As long as a girl likes you, she'll fucking make all these excuses to her own friends and to herself.
No, that's so true. You can't even. Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, you made a point.
No, that's so true. Yeah.
Because if I like somebody,
I have no rebuttal on that
I will like actually like be delusional and defend every single.
Give them the benefit of the doubt, which is nice.
You do that more than anyone I know. Yeah, she can. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Put him on blast.
She's that delulu.
No, because if I like somebody, I'm going to defend them. Because like, I'm gonna try and see them. I see them in the best way possible, so I want other people to see them in the best way possible as well. So I'm going to defend their name because I want people to see that person the way I see that person.
Even if it's not true. See? Even if I'm cheating the whole time. No, I don't cheat too. And I don't know if you might have seen my fucking video already, so I don't want to like repeat myself, but like when it's just my video about cheating.
No, I've never.
But it's a weird thing because guys a lot of times will cheat just as like a defense, like a pre-measure, like you know what I mean,
like 1 foot out the door type of shit. Like
not even just like an insurance policy because like I said, number one fear, obviously you don't want to be made to look dumb. If you're sitting there and you're loyal to this girl every day, you're coming home to her every fucking day, like bitches hit you up, nope. You go out with your boys, nope, I'm leaving because you guys are with female. Like you're doing all that extra shit just for your girl to fucking make you look dumb publicly. Like you don't want to do that. Yeah, it would rather be just for your guy's ego. You would rather have been doing you the whole time, and then if she fucks up one time, then you leave. Now you just look like you're keeping your pimp hand tight at that point. So it's a lot different. So if you're worrying about a female mistreating you, being unloyal, that's when the guy will usually cheat. Right?
But like what?
No one really cheats on a good girl like that often.
So, but like,
I recommend it, but
what makes a guy what makes a guy just like actually assume?
Not even.
What makes a guy actually just like assume that a girl's like cheating? Like, isn't that just your own insecurities?
Don't you fucking say that shit.
I mean, seriously, like if
you fucking female. Don't you think that's your insecurity?
Well,
no, it's called intuition.
No, it's
Corey,
not.
but wouldn't you say that about us though? If we were always suspecting you guys were cheating. Wouldn't you say we were insecure females?
Yeah, but would I be correct to say it? Like, just because I'm gaslighting you doesn't mean it's right. Right? Like,
no. Well, why can't we say the same to you, though?
No, it's not insecure. It's pattern recognition. If I'm with all these different females and then I see X, Y, and Z and then it leads to fucking Y, then X, Y, and Z in this situation normally would lead to fucking Y, right? Pattern recognition. Same shit happens.
I know, I'm very confused. Can we get a different topic going on? I'm confused. This is too much.
I'm just saying.
You're saying
people's behavior will give you a little clue into the future.
So you're saying it's more behavior based and pattern based versus like guys being insecure. So guys will only cheat or whatever when
people are insecure though. Obviously that exists, but like you know, I'm just saying in my case. Like, it's a valid concern because it's not like you females are fucking pure and, you know.
No, of course.
I have a good question.
No one is.
Especially if you have a lot of bodies. Like, if a girl has a lot of bodies, like,
what's your idea of a lot of bodies?
How old are we? Like, in this,
20?
like, for
20.
us? That's
like,
tough for me to date.
If you were going to date somebody, if you were going to date a girl, like, she marked, like, checked every box, whatever, and then you asked her body count, what number would make you completely change your mind?
That's tough because I will say a number, but depending on the female, like I have changed my mind, you know, or I have like given leeway. So
like, what's a crazy number that, or not even crazy, like what's a number that would make you be like, fuck?
It's weird because in Cirque, it just seems like the number is always over 20 and I hate it. And like, I feel like over 10, like I would rather I'd rather my girlfriend have single-digit bodies. Is that too much to ask?
But what if you have like 55 bodies? You still want a girl with like 5 bodies? Like she should settle for. She should settle for. I want a virgin,
ideally.
She should settle for all of your bodies, knowing your dick was in 55 girls. But like, you should be able to go to bed at night knowing she was only fucking 5
We
dudes.
just went over this. Bodies are more impactful for females, of course, right?
At the same time,
somebody is entering your body, and I'm fucking a hole.
You're the what? Wait.
There's 2 different things, don't you think?
No. Okay, someone's entering our bodies, yes, but you guys are the ones that are going into the body. But it's not just like you're going to someone's insides.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie. I get the difference between it, like.
Right, and then your fucking hormones will change. There's like fluids going inside. I don't want to think about this. But
dude, be gay then.
No, I could just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You guys gotta come to grips.
People like you scare me. Like I feel like I don't know. Like, do you like think that like cheating is like a bad thing?
Yeah.
Like you think like if you're cheating, that's a bad thing?
If you're being unfaithful, that's not Christ.
Yeah, but like you make it sound like you think that cheating's no big deal if you're the one doing it.
No. If men do it,
then it's not a big deal.
Well, it's not really cheating. You're not really following me.
Well, no. Okay, so he's saying pretty much when females cheat, it's a bigger deal because that means we are like because our emotions like we're.
I know that, but like it's still
you
wrong.
cheapen sex like for women, sex should be something that's like not like casual. You know, it shouldn't be a casual thing. For guys, it just naturally is, but for females, like sex should always be something that's like a kind of a big deal. Like where it's like, oh my god, I'm about to have like not like it's like a. You know, I've been around maybe I'm tainted because of the fucking people I surround myself with, but these fucking females, man, they'll literally just.
That's really just your fault. You surround yourself with the worst of the worst.
Oh, you pissed me off. Okay, I'm going to fuck your dad. It's weird. It's weird.
So,
it's a really weird thing.
If you have all these expectations for females, like
loyalty.
Why? But
that's all I fucking want.
If you have all these, okay, but what I'm saying, like, you're describing, like, all these things. Even if you're not dating these girls, like, what makes you actually okay with fucking a girl? If she doesn't meet those same standards to date. Like, why do you even want to fuck her to begin with?
Why do I want to fuck
a
good-looking girl?